Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day today. Let's go ahead and make sure you all can hear me. If you would please type the number 1 in the comment section, in the questions box. Let me know that you can. I would truly appreciate it. And as you do, keep in mind that everything we look at here today is for educational purposes only, and nothing is meant to be advice or recommendations. And if you like what you see, make sure you follow along with us. Subscribe to the various social channels. We have different content going out across all of them. Sean put out a brand new reels yesterday that did fantastic. We got great reviews on that reel. You want to see these things, guys. I mean, they're snippets that are going to change your mindset massively. We're working on a bunch more of those over the next week or so. All right. So with that, let's see what we got here. Morning, Erica. Thanks, Sean. I appreciate it. Paula, Robert, Evelyn, John, Tripp. Good morning, Coach. You got it, brother. Frankie, good morning. Happy Friday, Erica. I agree. Good morning, Ops Trader. Hey, Don. Morning. All right, Gene, good morning. So let's go ahead and jump right in, folks. I want to take a look at the futures. The future is here. All right. So let's go. Let's bring this one down a little bit. So let's go start off with the ES, which is the S&P 500. We're doing well, up another 14 points today after what was a good day yesterday, right? So a nice continuation move to the upside. We look at the YM. We're doing okay. We're up 82 points on the YM. Isn't it amazing when 82 points is not great, right? Nor is 20 points on the ES any longer. On NQ, we gave a bunch back in the last 5-minute candle, but we're still up about 47, 48 points right now. We looked at the RUT. We're up about 6. So decent move for them. We look at Bitcoin. Looks like 45 was the number. Just the last candle. We hit it. I was wondering if we were going to. I was watching a little bit earlier this morning. Great move. Folks, I hope you took advantage of this when we talked about at that 38,000 level. Ethereum, same scenario, guys. We're up 64 points on Ethereum. By the way, Bitcoin is up 860. Gold has had a slide all day with the move that we've made in the overnight session. Not surprising. And then crude oil giving some back. Yesterday gave back, right, after hitting the highs in the early session. And then we're down at 109. It's funny. We gave back and we're down at 109. Go figure, right? Let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to go over any trades that came up from yesterday from here. And what I'm going to ask you to do is drop in the trades that you did. Let me see what trades you did. Funded, not funded, broke even, made money, cost you something. It doesn't matter. Drop them in, guys. The best way you will learn is by participating here, right? Get involved. Ask the questions. Throw those symbols out there so everybody can learn from what you're doing and see that people actually can do this for real. All right. So when we look at yesterday's candidates, guys, I only took one from yesterday, and that was Gamestop, GME. All right, so let's go to GME. Oh, nope, what did I do? This was crude, right? I'm on the wrong tab. Let's bring it to this tab instead. And now let's go to Gamestop, to GME. All right, and let me open my option chain up. There we go. You can see on GameStop, I did a bear call spread yesterday. We had this gap down, this good continuation. So I got in this trade. I did the 160-65s. I didn't like the 62 halves because we had no open interest on them, and I was just trying to keep myself away. Whoops, grabbed the wrong thing. Trying to keep myself away from that for manipulation, and it was manipulated right on the open by the market maker. And let me just change this on my option chain around so I could see the individuals. So I did the 160, 165. I took in 60 cents. I legged into the trade, so I didn't get the whole thing all at once, but I legged in the trade. I closed it out not that far after for about 20 cents. So overall, nice setup. We had some recovery on GameStop yesterday. We're down a little bit now in the pre-market to about 141.5. But GameStop brought in 40 cents. I'm happy. Very, very, very happy with it. Hey, morning, Alan. Morning, Gene. Let's see. Alan said NVIDIA Nirvana. There you go. Frankie said swing trade on PayPal, currently up 36%, hoping for a strong open. So if we go PayPal, right now we are up 45 cents on it, Frankie. So hopefully everything works out for you there. Erica did Baidu and SPY, and Alan, Goldman Sachs was meh. It was okay, right? Evelyn, backward day. Keep doing SPY, puts down 4%. All right. Hey, listen, you're going to have the days that go like that. Not a problem whatsoever. Not a problem whatsoever, Evelyn. Ops trader, bull put spread, 50% winner on 2 trades, losing on a bear call spread as of the close. All right, ops trader, got it. And then Alan said, GME manipulated. No, yeah, very much. They are manipulated because it's Reddit. It's not real. None of it's real. Right? John, IWM, great job, 24%. I love it. Love seeing it, guys. All right, it's time to take a look at today's candidates. All right, so let me go ahead and bring up let me do this first. You can see the candidates listed right here, Baba down to Telray, okay? And 4 of these candidates are for the exact same reason, all right? I did build a list out today. So let's go take a look at Alibaba first. Paul said bot calls on PANW chickened out when it turned south before it recovered. Hey, Paul, it's a matter of learning to trust it, right? And that just comes with experience. So you'll get there, but that's just experience on it. But hey, even myself, I get pulled out of trades all the time and say, oh, had I just followed my rules, right? Just listen to Roman, right? One of our students. Follow Rob's rules and you do well. Right, every time I don't is when I get in trouble. Robert said long on Zen, United Healthcare, SPY, Plan, PANW, Net, LRCX, Diamonds, Arco, AA, up $13,000, 13,109, all practice. That's Robert, but you're doing it. That's the key. Keep doing it again and again and again, and look what happens. There you go, Zorio. Good morning. NVIDIA was awesome. Absolutely. Great company. Love them to death. Always have, always will. All right. So, all right, let's look at Alibaba. They are back in the news again for the delisting. Right? Back in news again for delisting. So what's going on? They're down another $4.20. And guys, is this real? Can we delist? Yes. What I mean by real is it really that they're back in the news for it? Well, somebody's putting it back in. Someone's putting it back in there, right? Could it be people that are shorting this? They're short on the position. I don't know. I don't know who's doing it, but it is definitely, Alan talked about manipulation before. There's definitely manipulation going on. There's no doubt about it. All right. So Alibaba right now, we're going to look at a bear call spread on Alibaba. And I'm only doing this for the day. I will not hold these delisting ones overnight after what we've seen happen above 116. We're down at 111 right now on Alibaba. Right? Baidu, same reason as Alibaba. You can see the fail we had yesterday. We're down at 145.86, which puts us right about here, just about the midpoint. So we're going to look at a bear call spread above 153. All right, that's next. GameStop, GME. Why are they on the list, Rob? They're a meme. Excuse me, it's just a meme stock. That's all it is. But we do need to put a Fibit inside of here. We definitely need to split this level in half. So we're going to add a negative 136 and we're going to add the 118. So both fibs we're going to put in there. And guys, if you want to learn more about this part of the fibs, Sean, can you drop that link in if you would please for Trading Like a Boss? And guys, I got one more link I'm going to give you guys before we're done at the end of the class for a training I'm doing next week. Might be next week, maybe the week after. You definitely want to save time for this. I haven't done this in quite a while now. You're going to want to check this out, especially with how amazing this 30 days has been. So when we look at GameStop, we've got that Fibit in there. We're down at 145.5 right now. So here's what I'm looking at. We're down 511 today. So we're looking at a bear call spread above 158. Where does GameStop have their strikes? Let's see. We got the 52 and we got the halves, right? Let's see. Yep. So we have, if we're looking at above one, I started to write 158 and I stopped with 1.5. 157.5 really doesn't do it. Yeah, we're going to go above 160. Right? And that's where the next strike is. We've got 57 halves, but I don't want to deal with 67 halves. Oh, no. Yeah, I've got 57 halves. I don't want to deal with it, so we're going to go to 160s. Still have plenty of premium in there, so I am not concerned with that at all. There's still good money out there for it. All right, that's GameStop. Next is JD. Why are they on the list, Rob? Delisting. Hey, let's take advantage of it, folks. If the opportunity is there, take it. I love that it's already in a bearish bias. JD right now is down another $2.50 or so. Takes them down to about 59-ish. So we're, again, right in the middle there. So better call spread above 62. Oh, let's see what we got here. On strikes, they're $1 increments above 63. So we want a bear call spread above 63. So right now, the 63s are trading at 97 cents. That was before the $2 drop. It looks like they may be worth about 50 cents. Listen, if I could get, so we're looking for above 63, right? If I could do, again, 50 cents, 2 strikes away. If I could do 50 cents on the 63s, and then I'm going to go ahead and buy the 62s. 64, sorry. 2, 40 cents. So it looks like we can get about 10 to 15 cents for the day on JD, right? $60 stock, expiration Friday, not a lot of time left. I'm okay with that, right? I like it. Netflix is our next one. Netflix. Netflix is buying Boss Game Maker, right? Good or bad, it seems to be perceived well for them as a company. They're up right now, pre-market, $2.30 to $3.78, right? But they're still down below that 383 level. And guys, look, you see the bumping we keep doing there? Look, check this out. Watch. Let me do it this way. Let me stretch this out to make it bigger to see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days in a row, we keep pushing up near that 383.22 level, and we're failing off it consistently. So based on that, where are we now? 378. So that's 76. What was the open of this body? So we're underneath yesterday's open yet. We're up for the day, but we're underneath yesterday's opening price. So just not very excited. Not very excited about that move in there. So I would want the stock above 384. And then I want a retest of that 383 level. All right. From there, I would be looking at, can we get a bull put spread below 370? And that would take us down below the 8 moving average. All right. At this price level, we have the 250 increments, right? So I've got the 370 I could get for $1.29. And then we go down to the next strike, which is call it $1.30 and 80 cents. $1.30 minus 80 is 20. So 50 cents. I can pick up 50 cents. So about 25% rate of return on this trade for today. As long as the stock stays above 370, we're good. All right. So I do like it. And also I'm going to write in here long call. But once again, I still need the pattern to do the same. Breakout, retest, and bounce for me to take either one of these at this point. All right. So, guys, I've got 3 candidates left. 3 candidates left. Drop in the trades you want me to look at today so we can try to get through all of those. Sure. Robert, I wound up doing without seeing your note there. So Rob said, can you show me all the fibs on Netflix? Right. So there's the entire fib, Robert, on Netflix. We're talking December 30th down to Jan 24th. All right. Hope it helps. All right. I think we're okay. So let's go take a look at NEO. They've got earnings came out on NEO. Right. NEO right now is down $1.50, which puts them at 20.55. Okay. Let's see. So if I can get any premium. Yeah. Okay. So I want to look at a bear call spread above 23. And right now we're at 20.5. As of, TradeStation's numbers here, the 23 is 65 cents. So even with $1.50 move, we're looking at 40 cents. Guys, I could pick 40 cents up on a bear call spread. Well, that would only be the one leg. So it looks like maybe for a $1 increment, we might get about 10 to 15 cents on this. Don't look at the 10 to 15 cents. You're looking at 4 or 5% for the day. That's what's more important to me. Right? So you got NEO, then you got PDD, right? China delisting. So let's go look at PDD. They're down 240 in pre-market to 42.5, which puts us down here, right about the middle. So we're looking day trade only, bear call spread above 45. And I've got it, man. As of yesterday, the 45 calls were trading at $1.44. Let's see. 45, 46, 47 half. It looks like based on yesterday's numbers, we could be looking at about 40 or 50 cents for the 47 halves, still picking up almost 20 cents for the day. All right. Very nice. All right. And then Telray. Woo! Rock on, baby. Rock on. We had them on our list the other day. Hopefully you capitalized on those trades there. But the Fed, there's rumors of the Fed trying to make a federal law to approve marijuana. Now, the importance behind that is what these marijuana companies, and I don't mean the Telrays of the world, I'm talking about people selling marijuana in their stores, right? They can't legally deposit those funds in a federal bank because it's illegal federally, even though the state said it's okay to have. So there's a great benefit there if they get it approved federally. It also paves the way for lawmakers to say, see, the federal government said it's okay. Why are we not doing it? I think it's the smartest thing in the world. Yes, is it a drug? It is. But are you going to put out the drug dealers, right? Would you buy from a drug dealer cheaper, not knowing what you're getting? It's kind of like go buy a car part off of a corner and hope that the car part works well and wasn't poisoned with something, right? At least if you're buying it from a location that is approved, authorized, you got a better chance of being safer with it. Not to mention the billions in tax collection that the country is going to make because of that. So I think there's value in that. So right now on Telray, I'm looking at a bull put spread. Well, actually, we looked at a naked put the other day, and I'd be okay with naked put again on it. They're up another $1, folks. They're at $8 right now. So they're up here. So I'm going to look for a naked put down below 7. Well, let me rephrase that. Let's be very cautious there, Rob. So this is PDD. Let me get Telray. All right. So we look at Telray. What am I looking for? Ideally, I'm looking for a delta of about 20. So my 7 has a 26 delta right now, we'll probably, when we open up, we'll probably be at that 20 or lower on the delta there. Right now, we had 40 cents on that. If I could pick up 10 to 25 cents, I will be ecstatic with this today. Day trade only. I won't hold overnight. So we definitely want to be out of this position before the end of the day. We're looking for a delta of 20, approximately the $7 put. Right? You could also look at a bull put spread, but you really limit premium there because it's so low a price stock unless you're getting one that's really out of the money. You know, I can go 6.5 and get 11 cents. But you can do it. All right. Okay, excellent. Let's see what we got here, folks. As far as what candidates you want to look at. Let's see. Erica said, woohoo, Robert there. Yeah, he's doing great, right, Erica? Absolutely. And I love when you guys are congratulating each other. Again, let's keep this built as a community, not just a group where people just pop in once in a while. That's awesome. And we love having those people. Hey, I just found you. But the regulars that are here day in and day out, what better place to help build that community for yourselves as well as for the people that are here than by participating and doing things like that Erica just did, right? Ops Trader said, exactly. I'm the same. Get panicked and get out. And it turns my way. Oh, guys, listen, I had an energy position. I was at an event that I was teaching, and my friend was there, Mr. Dale Zamzo. We were down in Florida, I believe it was, because he's got a house in Florida, Georgia, and the Carolinas, right? So he's got one in each. I think it was Florida that we were at. He came to hang out with me a little bit. And the funny thing was that we were talking at a break, and I said, yeah, I've got this energy position. I'm in it 2 months. It hasn't moved. I'm at the same price I bought it for. I'm just going to close this thing out. Nothing's happened. I kid you not. It's maybe 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I close the position out. We go to lunch, right? We get back from lunch, and the stock is up like $7, $6 or $7, $8, something like that. It was a big move. The second I sold it, I swear, anytime you install trading software on your computer, the market makers get a direct connection to your camera. And as soon as you hit enter, someone in the background says they're in or out, in my case, and the market reacts to it, right? So I hear you, Ops Trader. I get it. Zero said, watching Facebook, it's above 220, could run hard. Any thoughts? Much appreciated. Yep, let's go take a look. So I'm going to put this back over here so I can work both at the same time. Let's go grab our symbols. Let's go to Facebook. And let me get a Facebook info on my options. And let's see. Facebook is up $1.80 right now. So you're looking at that 223-ish level, Zuriel, as resistance, right? That's where my fear is, that 223. And where are we right now? We're at 221.37. As long as we can clear that 223, so here's me. Get above, retest, bounce. That is the clearing I'm looking for, not just move above. Now, if you're a breakout trader, that's fine. That's how you trade it. For me, I'm a retest trader. And by doing that, I have a better opportunity being right. That's the benefit of retest. The disadvantage is I got a better chance of missing the trade. So you've got to weigh your options and say yay or nay, which one actually is the right choice for you with that. All right. So I hope that helps. Let me know down in the comment section. Let's see. So Paul said, say you do the bear call spread on GameStop for today and the short position is positive, but the long is negative as expected. Do you just let it expire worthless rather than buying back? So you want to buy back your short leg, period, Paul. Remember, if you sold a $50 call, whatever it is, right? Even though you're covered, call put doesn't matter. If you sold an option, let's say you sold a call option. I mean, someone can take it away from you at 50. But what if the stock is trading at 48? Well, who wants to take it away from you at 50? Well, usually nobody, but there are going to be times where somebody says, I don't have the cash to cover, so I'm just going to go ahead and exercise the option, and it's cheaper than buying it back because I'm not paying the time value. And you may all of a sudden realize that you were now exercised and somebody is doing something to you that you would rather not have had happen. So there are 90 minutes, a max, depending on your broker, but 90 minutes after the market closes, the broker must exercise all positions. They may not notify you that fast, but the exercise has to take place. So if a position moves between that 4 o'clock close and that 5:30 Eastern, I'm talking, and 5:30 time period, if it moves in there, you could be exercised. Somebody could go, I'm going to exercise that puppy. But you can't exercise the other one if it's out of the money. So I always close out short legs. I don't let them sit. I hope that helps. Andres, asking back on Apple again. I love it. Consistent, just the same position again and again and again. That's me. Apple used to be a favorite one of mine until they did their last split. Now it's become a little bit harder to make money on them. They're up 4 cents today. So $174, they're up 4 cents. If we can get a pullback, Andres, to that 172 level on a bounce, you got a clear path to 176.25. So that's what I'd be looking for. Hope it helps. Let me know in the comments below. Let's see. Paula said, SPY long calls close above 453.17. All right, let's do SPY first. Let's get it up there. All right, let's get SPY. Let me click on it because I have SPY on the other screen ready. So long calls close above the 453.17. Retest and bounce to 460 or 456 pivot. Nice. So you're right on track. Paula, great plan, right? What if we pull down today, right? Oh, and also another potential entry would be, you said 456. So you're talking about where we are. It's still above. So where are the pivots going to be today, right? Two things. One, a pullback to the 447 and a bounce gives you an opportunity up to 453. And then, of course, looking at today's pivots. But you are spot on with your analysis, guys. I love it. I'm just here as a moderator, right? I love it that you're able to pick this out and articulate the plan of what you're looking to do. Because the second you sit back and kind of go, blah, 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 and you don't really have a way of defining what you want to do, that's where luck has to take over, right? You're hoping and praying. And by the way, hope and prayer doesn't work. No, it doesn't, right? God is neutral on trading. I wanted to go down. I wanted to go up. I wanted to go down. I wanted to go up. Whose side is he going to pick, right? You will step back and let you guys figure it out on your own, right? Free will, right? Free will. So prayer is not a strategy. Bottom line, all right? Great job on that one, on SPY. Caterpillar, CAT. That is Gene is asking for cat. So Caterpillar, let me get a bigger picture view. All right, so we're going to need a new fib soon. We don't have a V-top pattern in there yet to draw. This could be the rollover. But we're up 29 cents right now to 222.5. So you've got resistance right above on this one, Gene, right? So there's the caution. You've got a pivot down at 120. I mean, not a pivot, sorry, a moving average at 120, 220. And then 226.5 is resistance. So I would love to see the breakout above the 226.5. Retest and bounce, and 233 would be my target. But keep your eye on this 230-ish level, which is the fibit, ironically, the midpoint. Keep your eye on that 230 where we broke out and failed before. All right, hope that helps. Let's see. Evelyn said, got several calls on pot stocks with 302 days. Nice. I thought you were asking for pot as a symbol at first, which is, yes, it's not even there anymore, right? POT was potash, right? Or I got in trouble calling it that. I was teaching in Canada and it was a Canadian company and I was told it was pronounced potash. Okay, potash. It's the same thing for me, right? It's the mozzarella or mozzarella, right? It's whether you have an Italian spin on the word or a Jewish spin on the word, right? Mozzarella or mozzarella, right? Mozzarella. So QQQ Robert's asking for. Let's go look at the Qs. Probably need to leave that one loaded up here too. So 360.76, it's up a buck. Once again, Robert, we've got resistance right above head. And that is the thing we deal with in these transitional phases as we start to move into a direction and make these big shifts where we get above, we start climbing these big moves the last week and a half or so, and we start to hit thresholds. We break the 8 moving average, we break the 21, we break the 55. We start getting these, and now we've moved so much that we're in that transitional phase, right? We don't have a lot of pullback. We have a lot of movement taking place. Yesterday was ideal, Robert, right? If we broke the 355.5, retested and bounced, that was the ideal. So for today, since we're at 360.5, I would use pivots, or I'd look for the pullbacks to 355.5 and the bounce from there. John saying Tesla. Let's go look at Tesla. Now let me put it in here. All right. So current price 10.15.44. Long above the 10.16.33 fib line. Yes. I love the setup. Now, John, remember, this is a B setup, not an A. We have no confluence here. So that doesn't mean it's bad. It's still doable. The moving averages are not in the right order yet, but we are bullish. So what am I looking at here? I could take the bullish entry, but you probably want to take it as less aggressive, the way that we do it in power option plays. Less contracts, less dollars in that trade. But break above, retest, and bounce? Absolutely. Yes, I love the setup. Good call. And again, that big move prevents us from having confluence. So no matter what, if you're waiting for confluence in this market, with the runs we've had, you're not going to take anything. All right. Frankie, we did Apple. Let me know if you saw what I did there for Andres. If not, I'll gladly go back and look at it again. Let's see. Oh, things moved a bit there. Yes, say, hey, it's becoming a morning family. That's it. That's exactly what it is. It's all about community. Folks, listen, for me, I know this stuff already, right? I may pick up some candidates that you guys have out there. I know this already. There's a reason we do it, and is that I'm doing this because this is a major crimp in my morning with the prep and the timing and all of that of this. I do it because I think it's important for our students, others that find this as great as well, for our students to learn about that and help them with having a community they can go to. People ask if we had message boards. This is the message board right here. This is where you do it. YouTube, Facebook. This is where it happens right here. This is where the rubber meets the road, baby. John said, well done, Robert. I have trouble watching 2 or 3 symbols. Yeah, there you go. I get it, but Robert did do a good job. Robert, did I not do yours? Did I miss CSX? Oh, no, you had Qs in there. I did Qs. All right, CSX, let's see where they're at first thing this morning. We need to pull out the fib on this one. That's a more better. Robert, more of an A setup. We're only up 9 cents. Let's see. We're at 36.77, 36.45. Yeah, a little wiggle down would be okay, Robert, but not necessary because of the retest yesterday. I'm okay to the upside. My only problem is we only have a move up to 37.37. So a little bit tight for me. All right, but that's where you're seeing. There you go, Zorio. Appreciate it. Frankie is asking for MCHP. And guys, before I forget, Sean, can you go ahead and drop in the link for 30 days to trading success? Guys, we have seen such amazing things come out of this training that we did. We're going to run another one where I'm going to do this training live again on the 30th of March. It's at 12 p.m. and 8 p.m. Don't miss it. If you're there and you're trying to figure out exactly how to get to the success factor that you want, this 30 days of trading success will show you everything that you need to get there. So Sean will drop that link in for you guys in a minute. I just didn't want to forget it. MCHP. Nope. We need to click up Tradestation first. MCHP. All right. MCHP is flat right now. Today, we're kind of in the middle. I'd want to pull back to the 76th for the bounce or the breakout of 78. Either one gets me bullish in there. Appreciate that, Zuriel. Thank you. Chris said 30% SPY, 27% Expedia, 21% on Spotify. Good day. Yeah, excellent. Excellent. Good. All right, Evelyn, I did SPY. I think we did, didn't we? Did we look at SPY, Aaron? We did. Let me know if that worked. If not, I can redo it again. Paul said GameStop. I was talking about letting the long expire. Yes, thanks. All right, there you go. IWM. Sure, John, let's go take a look at that. IWM. John's just looking for where the fibs are. So there's the fibs on that one. Paulie TA. Hey, Paulie, welcome back. Mr. Softy. Let's see. Mr. Softy. Let's go look at Microsoft on Tradestation. And I'll do my best to get through as many of these as we can, guys. We're getting a little bit long right now. So Let's see, Microsoft. All right, so they are up $1.32 right now, 305 half, and it puts us right in the dang middle, Paulie, right? So I'd use pivot points to make a determination here. But for me, the only way I would trade this is off pivots as a day trade, or move back to the 302 and a bounce, or break out of the 310 and a bounce. That's the only way I would look to trade this at all. Much prefer the pullback to the 302 because I have moving averages in that range. So I hope that helps. Yeah, so Robert, on Qs, and again, I don't know where this came in from when I said it. I gave you the detail behind it. I am bullish on it. And on CSX, right, same thing. I am bullish. I like the confluence here. I just don't like the resistance up above. Let's see. I'll go on SPY. Okay, good, Evelyn. Frankie said, if work doesn't get him away in the AM, I try and listen to every day. Appreciate all you do. And guys, I say to people that I only see those of you that reply. I don't ever see who else is in the room. I have no idea. We can see numbers when it's all said and done, but I have no idea how many, who's here, who's not, unless you're answering and replying in there. And that's what it's all about. So with that, everyone, you're welcome, John. Good day to you as well. Make it a profitable day. Stay focused on the quest to becoming a great trader. Keep crushing it. And remember, you're just one trade away. Get to that 30 days of trading success. Register for it. It's free, folks. Same training at noon and 8 p.m. You don't need to go to both, but you're welcome to. But make sure you get yourself to one of them. All right. Have a good one. Have a great weekend. And I will see all of you back here again bright and early on Monday morning. Take care, folks. See you then.